Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Scholarship Night. I'm Andy Servideo. I'm the Director of Guidance here at Foxborough High School. To begin the night, I would like to introduce a few people who are here with us. In the audience, we have our Superintendent, Dr. Amy Burdos, and our College Counselor, Mr. Bruce Hamilton. On stage, we have part of our building administration, Principal Dr. Jim Donovan, and Assistant Principal, Ms. Jen Holmes. Presenting the awards will be our guidance counselors, Ms. Allison Warren, Ms. Erin Healy-Batello, and Mr. Mark Cedarchuk. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the recipients of our town scholarships. The cost of post-secondary education is ever increasing, and the generosity of our sponsors will financially assist the recipients as they continue their education next year. Students, when your name is called, please come up the stairs to the far end of the stage and exit the stairs past me. To begin the evening, I'm going to invite our music department head, Ms. Cami Tiroli, up to present the first two awards.
Good evening. Good evening, everybody. My name is Cami Tiroli, and it is with my great pleasure to, we have two awards to present this evening, and I just ask that you hold your applause to the end. But it is my pleasure to award the Sam Burns Award of Excellence. The Sam Burns Award of Excellence was created in honor of Sam Burns, a former student here at Foxborough High School, who is an admired and loved student in our community, who also held a very special place in the heart of our music program. Sam was a person of high quality and integrity, and Sam's spirit and positivity was unmatched. He was giving, kind, and always kept a can-do attitude. The scholarship is donated by Sam Burns' parents, Dr. Leslie Gordon and Dr. Scott Burns, and that's to put towards post-high school education, including military service. Sam's parents are unable to attend this evening, but we would like to honor Dr. Leslie Gordon and Dr. Scott Burns. It is with great pleasure that we present the Sam Burns Award of Excellence to Curtis Raymond. Curtis exemplifies all the criteria of this award, and he's attending Montana State University in the fall. As a percussionist like Sam, he leads the percussion section with pride and is always the first person to take action. He is one of the hardest working students I've ever met. He's kind, inclusive, and always positive. It is an honor to present this award to Curtis this evening. Congratulations. Next, I will be presenting the Stephen C. Massey Student Scholarship this evening. The scholarship is named in honor of Mr. Stephen C. Massey, who served as the music director and band director from 1980 until his retirement in 2017. The award is given to a student who demonstrates strong leadership by acting as an exceptional mentor to peers, exhibits a strong work ethic, shows personal integrity, demonstrates maturity and responsibility, and understands and helps and promotes the culture of the music department both in and throughout the school community. This year's recipient of the Stephen C. Massey Scholarship is Grania Daly. Grania will be attending McGill University. She's a model and inspiration for both her peers throughout the high school and through the community. She's performed at the Doolittle Home and the Senior Center and always volunteers, and she is just a model and hardworking student, and we are so grateful for you and wish you all the best, Grania.
Next, we have the John J. Ahern Scholarship, which is being given to 5 students. The students are Kaylee Charlesworth, Nora Gagan, Owen Hayes, Sophie Theos, and Johnny Ahern. I would like to take a moment to recognize Johnny Ahern for another scholarship through Collegium Pharmaceuticals. Although this award is not one of the town's scholarships, it would be remiss if this accomplishment went unmentioned. Johnny is being awarded this scholarship due to his hard work and dedication to his academics and his community throughout high school. This scholarship will cover his tuition and fees in full for 4 years. Congratulations, Johnny. To honor her memory, the Helen Ray Begain Memorial Scholarship is being presented this year to Alex Kaiser. Next, the Zarita Berlin Memorial Scholarship will be going to Connor Hayes. Debbie Burrell Kennedy is here to present the Mabel M. Burrell PTO Scholarship.
Good evening. It just dawned on me that it was 56 years ago that I graduated from this school. That means that's more years than your parents are old. Anyhow, this is my grandmother Mabel on her 100th birthday, so I have a few years to go, but I do suggest that in the future maybe I might need a railing. Mabel raised her family here in Foxborough on Willow Street in East Foxborough, and she was a member of the school committee. A lot of the qualities I'm going to mention are very similar qualities to the recipient of this scholarship. During World War II, she helped organize and roll bandages for the Red Cross. She was in many groups and organizations in town. She didn't drive, but she was never home. I think my grandfather was her Uber. At the end of World War II, there was a shortage of teachers, so the town called my grandmother and said, you know, Mabel, you have a degree in teaching. Would you like to maybe fill in, substitute for a little while at the Pratt School in East Foxborough? And she said, sure. Well, 16 years later, she was still there, and she was the principal of that school. Many of her students always came back to see her. She received an award from the Freedom Foundation in Valley Forge for Outstanding Teacher, and one of 5 in Massachusetts. Along the way, at the age of 76, she finally retired, but she still substituted well into her 80s at the Burrell School. And she was noted for taking her students every year to the circus. And she had an incredible love for her country, for the respect for one another, a strong sense of community involvement. And even she lived until 102, and even her students would come back to see her, and they would ask if she knew who they were, and she said, "Of course I do." And she knew them. She knew everything about them, and it was just such a thrill to be sometimes with her when the students would come to see her. She had boundless energy. She had a love of the community, amazing organizational skills, and a very big heart. So each year when our committee assembles to choose a recipient for the scholarship, I always reflect on my grandmother's life and career, and I let her principles guide me in my recommendation. And I must say that our entire committee had a unanimous recommendation this year. So let me tell you a little bit about our scholar. This senior is someone who also holds a very busy schedule. She is dedicated and passionate member of the senior class and volunteering in numerous capacities and leadership roles. She holds a deep desire to help others, and it's reflected in her character and willingness to seek out or create opportunities to do so. National Honor Society member, she's a Science Honor Society member, MVP, Interact Club president, DECA vice president, 3 varsity sport athlete, and I'm already exhausted. Her teachers often ask her how she finds time to sleep, and I wonder that myself. And I'd like to ask Caroline Bass to come up and accept this scholarship.
Isabel Chamberlain is our next recipient of the evening. She will be receiving the Sarah Jane Cassie Scholarship. The Colwell Group Scholarship goes to Bianca Bez. The Korea Family Scholarship is being presented to 2 seniors, Charlie Bridgham and Lucy Mulkern. Predu Gabala is receiving the Mary Louise Cronin Scholarship. The Mark Daniels Memorial Scholarship will be going to Logan Wells. The Norman and Jeanette Daniels Scholarship goes to Erin Foley. The Jesse and Lula M. Dix Memorial Scholarship goes to Lydia Stone. Mackenzie Burton is receiving the Marianne and Peter Doss Scholarship. Faliha Dam is receiving the Easter chapter of the Order of the Eastern Star, Ruth and Dexter Strip Memorial Scholarship. Tommy Devlin is being awarded the Christine Marie Esposito Memorial Scholarship. The Foxborough Education Association Scholarship is being presented to two students, Caitlin Savage and Will Strahan. The Foxborough Freemason Scholarship is going to Kelsey Gibbons. The Foxborough Garden Club Scholarship is being awarded to Ryan Cotter. Caitlin Sergi is our recipient for the Foxborough Historical Society Scholarship. The Foxborough Lions Club Scholarship is going to Owen Hayes. Officer O'Connor is here to present the Foxborough Police Relief Association Scholarship.
The Foxborough Police Relief Association scholarships will have two recipients, Isabel Chamberlain and Matthew Flynn.
Next, we are presenting the Foxborough Rotary Service Above Self Scholarship, which will be going to Ethan Harilshu. The Foxborough Soccer Association would like to present their scholarship to two of our students, John Hollis and Alexis Sagaris. The Foxborough Youth Basketball Association Scholarship is going to two of our seniors, Lindsay Resnick and Jack Sullivan. The James Robert Freeman Foxborough Lions Memorial Scholarship is going to Kaylin Connors. The Great Trek Scholarship is being awarded to 16 of our students this year. Johnny Ahern, Caroline Bass, Ella Campbell, Mary Collins, Rebecca Costa, Nathan Cody, Feliha Dam, Tommy Devlin, Ryan Flaherty, Bennett Franciosi, Caitlin Kenzel, Rory McKay, Lucy Mulkern, Macy Quinn, Angelina Rafai, and Fiona Truss. Curtis Raymond and Autumn Smith are both recipients of the Greeley Family Memorial Scholarship. The Joseph Heinricher Memorial Scholarship is going to Nathan Ehrman. The Honeydew Donuts Scholarship goes to Fiona Dunn. The Highland Family Scholarship was started in 2013 after the unexpected passing of Kevin Highland, a dear friend of the scholarship's founders. Danny Marini, Jim Furlong, and Marisa Collins have continued to shepherd this scholarship in honor of Kevin and his parents, who were humble pillars of the Foxborough community for many years. Barbara Highland served locally and statewide in social and political roles, including as a state representative for Massachusetts. George Highland was a dedicated member of St. Mary's Church in Foxborough and served in his community through his vocation as a social worker and later in life as a lay Dominican. Kevin lived to help others through community service, helping others in sobriety and loyalty to friends and family. And so, the Highland Family Scholarship supports a Foxborough High School graduate whose heart is to serve and whose mind seeks to find solutions where human beings are vulnerable. The best to you, and thank you for the difference you will continue to make. This year's recipient of the Highland Family Scholarship is Caitlin Kenzel. Fiona Truss is this year's recipient of the Vincent M. Igo Memorial Scholarship. Ryan Flaherty is receiving the Pamela Kelly Memorial Scholarship. The Lakeview Pavilion Foundation Scholarship is being awarded to 3 students: Valerie Beagle, Sean Brazel, and Rebecca Costa. Anthony Selham is the recipient of the Dr. Alan D. Lee Memorial Scholarship. Also, the Kathleen A. Lee Memorial Scholarship is going to Kelsey Gibbons. Fawaz Muhammad and Fawzan Muhammad are this year's recipients of the Rudolph J. Narciso Scholarship Trust Fund. The K.C. Naylor Taylor PTO Scholarship goes to Nathan Cody. This year, the William Palladino Memorial Scholarship will be going to Ella Campbell. This year's recipient of the Jeffrey Parker Scholarship is Lincoln Moore. The M. Pete Parker Memorial Youth Baseball and Softball Scholarship goes to Eleanora Jean Smith. The Partners and Patriots Scholarship is being awarded to 5 of our students: Nathan Cody, Feliha Dam, Liam Hannon, Macy Quinn, and Fiona Truss. I would like to present the Oscar and Ruth Roost Scholarship to both Emma Taft and Angelina Rafai. The Susan E. Roost Scholarship is going to Ella Campbell and Riley Kirikoff. The Jerry Roy Scholarship is presenting 2 future educator scholarships to Mary Collins and Kelsey Gibbons, and 2 visual art scholarships to Peyton Carroll and Lydia Stone. Next, I would like to present the Schneider Electric Scholarship to Chloe Davies and Gregory Simone. Sharon and Crescent United Credit Union is proud to present their scholarship to Caitlin Deneen. I would like to recognize Sophia Charlesworth, Chloe Ostis, and Malia Rodriguez as this year's recipients of the Spear Family Foundation Scholarship. Owen Hayes and Brandon Mazinkus O'Grady will be receiving the Garrett Spillane III Memorial Scholarship. The Helen and Blanche Stark Memorial Scholarship for Nursing is going to Lucy Mulkern and Emma Taft. The Edward D. Thomas Trust Scholarship goes to Kaylin Connors. So my first year here at Foxborough High School was the class of 2008. A member of the graduating class of 2008 was Miss Jackie Thomas. Unfortunately, her life, she had a tragic accident 2 weeks after graduation, and her family and friends decided to create a scholarship in her memory. This year's recipient of the Jackie Thomas Memorial Scholarship is Kaylin Brennan. Lexi Genner, please come up to receive the M.M. Vidal Music Memorial Scholarship. The Caroline and Eva Waterhouse Scholarship goes to Madison Rocha. Our last award of the evening is going to Malia Rodriguez, who is receiving the David Withers Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations to all of our seniors tonight. We have awarded 98 scholarships to 68 students, totaling just under $203,000. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors for their tremendous generosity. As we conclude tonight's event, I would like to take a moment to give a huge thank you to our guidance secretary, Ms. Meridian Peterson, who's over here. Meridian coordinated this entire scholarship process over the past several months. She created the application PowerPoint for students to follow along with. She communicated with the sponsors. She processed the applications by the recipients. She created this presentation. She's over there clicking along in the presentation. She's doing it all. We definitely couldn't have done it without Meridian, so thank you for everything. You're the best. Finally, thank you, family and friends, for joining us this evening, and we look forward to seeing you at class night tomorrow night at 6 p.m. and graduation on Sunday at 2 p.m. Enjoy the rest of your night.